little birdie told me that it's 2025 and you still don't know how to do your makeup. It's okay, I don't judge, that's why I'm here. We are bringing it back to the basics. We're gonna do a step-by-step mini series where I teach you how to do every step of your makeup routine. Let's start with our base product. My base is definitely more tailored for olive skin tones and people who have combination skin, but that doesn't mean that this isn't a safe space. I know that you're tired of hearing everybody say, you need to skin prep, you need to skin prep, but they might have told a joke, but they never told a lie. You need to put something on your face. Maybe you have oily skin and you don't wanna do too much moisturizer. You can opt for like a base milk. Boom Boom milk is a really good option. Road glazing milk, Ilia face base milk. There's options, babe. You don't have a reason. Maybe if you have dry skin, you might want to go in with an actual moisturizer and make sure that you're finding something that isn't too thick, because if it's too thick, then it might pill under your makeup. You want just enough to add a little bit of richness back into the skin, some moisture, and to really plump that base. I'll be the first one to tell you that a lot of times when you see people adding a serum, a moisturizer, a spray, a primer, they're doing it for the clicks and they're doing it for the views. And I'm not saying that I haven't done that before, but don't let that scare you away. You don't have to do all of these steps. I just want you to moisturize. A lot of times I get questions of like, Z, how is your base so glowy? You went in powder and layers and layers. I like to use something under my foundation that has a little bit of a luminous glow. Say Glowy Super Gel is a really amazing option. It's super lightweight, so it's not going to interfere with the rest of the products that you put on your face, because once again, if you add too many moisturizing products, makeup might end up pilling, and you might have that feeling when like you feel like your foundation is gliding off of your face. We don't want that. Now the skin is looking super hydrated. This is the time to have your little Beyonce fan moment, you know, let it blow in the wind, maybe reflect about your day, think about how you're going to text your ex, whatever you're doing. I just need you to take a minute and let that dry down. This next step is optional. Because I do have combination skin and tend to get oily in my T-zone, I'm going to go in with this Niacinamide Exploring Balm. This is just a nice way to kind of mattify and blur the pores. So if you have oily skin, or if you just have really porous skin that you want to smooth out a bit, this is a really nice base to add in. Notice I'm not putting it all over my face. I'm just applying it in the areas I need. And I think that's the most important thing about makeup, is not only finding what works for your skin tone, your skin type, your skin beautiful face, but you don't have to overdo it. And look at just how juicy the skin is looking, though. Let's get into the foundation.